Good day, distinguished educators, students, researchers, and professionals in early childhood education. The topic for today's series is consequences, logical versus punitive discipline in early childhood. I am Dr. Bashir Ali Muhammad, and this is the 38th of our 90-day structured professional series on early childhood behavior, environment, and learning. As usual, let me begin with a serious question. When a child breaks a rule, is the goal to make the child suffer or to help the child learn? Today's message is clear and balanced. Consequences in early childhood must teach responsibility, not to create fear. Discipline is necessary, authority is also necessary, but punishment without instruction weakens the character formation. First, what is logical consequences? A logical consequences is a response that is directly related to the behavior, respectful in tune, proportionate in intensity, and designed to teach responsibility. Any logical consequences that will not teach responsibility and correct unwanted behavior, that one is not logical consequences. It connects causes and the effects clearly. For example, if a child spills water intentionally, the consequences is cleaning it up. That is all. Or if a child misuses classroom materials, the consequences may be temporary loss of access until proper use of uh, classroom material is demonstrated. The purpose is learning not to take revenge. Second, what is punitive discipline? Punitive discipline often include harsh scolding, public humiliation, excessive punishment are related to behavior, emotional outbursts, peer-based correction. Punishment may stop behavior temporarily. Punishment may stop behavior temporarily, but it often produces anxiety, secrecy, resentment, reduced trust, fear of mistake. Fear suppresses behavior and it does not build understanding. Early childhood education must aim at growth, not intimidation. We have to be very much careful. We should stop intimidating children. Ours is to correct them, is to guide them, facilitate them, and help them to become a very good members to the society. That is our work, that is our job. Third, teaching responsibility through consequences. You can teach responsibilities through consequences. Effective consequences include three steps. One, state the rules clearly. Apply the related consequences consistently. Reinforce correct behavior when demonstrated. For example, if a child refuses to follow group's rules, the teacher might say, in this classroom, we listen respectfully. You may rejoin when you are ready to follow the rule. You may rejoin the group when you are ready to follow and obey the rules of the group. The tune remains calm, the boundary remains firm, and the dignity remains intact. Nothing lost from the teacher and nothing lost from the child. Rather, just guiding him, helping him to learn how to follow the rule, to remain with people calmly. A practical illustration for today's topic. Imagine a child who repeatedly interrupts lesson. Punitive reaction. Go and stand outside for the rest of your day. But logical approach say if you interrupt, You will practice raising your hand before speaking. Let us try it again. The second response teaches skills. Skill develop reduces future problems. Discipline must correct behavior, not damage identity. Fourth, consistency is critical. Illogical consequences only works when applied consistently. When applied what? Consistently. If enforcement depends on mood, children becomes confused. Professional authority requires a predictability, emotional control, and immediate correction. Children respect adults who are steady. Inconsistent discipline weaken classroom stability. Reflection for educators. Ask yourself, are my consequences related to the behavior? Do I discipline calmly? Do I correct publicly or privately? Do I reimpose improvement? Professional discipline protect learning time. It does not waste energy on emotional reaction. Immediate application. Tomorrow, when a rule is broken, pause. Tell the rule clearly. Apply a logical, appropriate, or proportionate consequences. Reimposed improved behavior promptly. Observe the difference in classroom tune. Calm authority strengthens compliance. A deeper insight for today's series. Consequences are part of moral development. Children learn that action have outcomes, but the outcome must teach responsibility. The outcome must teach responsibility. If discipline humiliates, children focus on shame. If discipline instructs, children focus on growth. Early childhood education shapes habits early. Habit form now influence future conduct. In conclusion, discipline is not about power. It is about guidance. Consequences must protect safety, teach responsibility, preserve dignity without cruelty, structure without humiliation, authority without anger. Tomorrow we address a practical classroom challenge, managing large early childhood classes, structure, strategy, and survival. I remain Dr. Bashir Ali Muhammad. Thank you for your attention. See you on day 39.